All this month, we've highlighted historical contributions of women in the Bible. As Women's History Month draws to a close, we meet a Canaanite woman, a harlot, who was an ancestor of Jesus. Her name is Rahab. Rahab was a prostitute who lived in the Canaanite city of Jericho. She became a worshiper of God, and her faith is one of the most remarkable examples of belief in the Bible. Rahab hid two Israelites who were spying out in the land. She did this because she had heard of reports of how Israel's God delivered his people from Egypt, and later from an attack by a tribe called the Amorites. She demonstrated profound faith by recognizing the power of the God of Israel. Even before meeting the Israelite spies, Rahab had heard of God's mighty deeds and believed that he was the true God. This faith led her to risk her life by hiding the spies and misleading the king's men who were searching for them. James 2:25 notes, in the same way, was not even Rahab the prostitute considered righteous for what she did when she gave lodging to the spies and sent them off in a different direction? Rahab helped the spies and pleaded with them to spare her and her family when the Israelites came to destroy Jericho. They agreed, but on certain conditions. Rahab obeyed every instruction, and she and her family survived when the Israelites captured Jericho. Joshua 6:25 reads, "But Joshua spared Rahab the prostitute with her family and all who belonged to her, because she hid the men Joshua had sent as spies to Jericho, and she lives among the Israelites to this day." Rahab later married an Israelite and became an ancestress of both King David and Jesus. Rahab's decision to align herself with God and his people, despite her background, saved her and her family from destruction when Jericho fell. Her story is celebrated in both the Old and New Testaments as an example of living faith. To God be the glory for Rahab. The Bible refers to Rahab as an outstanding example of faith. Hebrews 11:31 says, "By faith, the prostitute Rahab, because she welcomed the spies, was not killed with those who were disobedient." Her story illustrates that God is both forgiving and impartial, blessing those who trust in him regardless of their background.